Welcome to this next section. In this section we're going to look at the index method of our task controller. So the list of tasks that are returned by our API. What we do now is simply show all the records that are in our database. Currently that's not much of a problem, but imagine a case where there are thousands of records in our database. Then fetching the list of tasks can get quite slow and heavy on the database. So typically what you want to do is paginate these results. To do this, we need to go to our index method. And instead of returning all the tasks, we want to paginate these results. Now let's make the request again and see what happens. And what you see now is that there are some extra fields added to our response. And this is because we use a collection resource. Then Laravel knows to automatically add these properties in our JSON. So it contains links for fetching the first, last, and eventually next and previous pages, and some metadata about the results that we're seeing. So our current page, what the last page is, it contains the total amount of tasks that are in our database and the amount of results that should be shown per page. Just one task, pagination is quite boring. So let's go to our editor and go to our terminal. And what we want to do is create a factory for the task model. So we use the make command to make a factory. This is going to be the task factory for the model task. And let's go there. In our definition, we want to define the fields that will be generated for this task model when we use the factory. So we need to have a title, and we will use faker to generate dummy data, and that's going to be sentence, and the is done flag we'll just set to false for now. And let's go to our Tinker shell, create some task models. So on the task model, let's call the factory method, and let's say we want to have 50 tasks and create them. All right. Now if we now head back to Postman and send a request, now see that we have some actual results to show here. So in our data we have 15 tasks, and we can now jump to the next page, which uses the query parameter page, and you'll see that we get the next page. And let's jump to the last one, which is page 4, and you'll see that there are the remaining couple tasks. If we try to fetch the 5th page, then we'll notice that we have no results in our data. With that, I hope to see you in the next video.